Salve Amiki, welcome to Viva Latina and welcome to our second history video. In this video, we're going to talk about Romulus and Remus. In the last video, we talked about Aeneas and the Aeneid. Aeneas went from Troy all the way to Italy. Now, after many generations, we have Romulus and Remus, and we will learn that Romulus is the true founder of Rome. So let's begin. The twin sons, Romulus and Remus, were actually sons of Rhea Silvia and Mars. And these two twins were born many generations after the story of Aeneas. The grandfather of these two twins was Numitor. However, he was exiled by his evil brother Romulus. And then, in order to do more revenge, Romulus in fact forced Rhea Silvia to become a Vestal Virgin to prevent any offspring to be the heir of the region. However, we do now have Romulus and Remus. Romulus and Remus were exposed away from their mother for a long time in the wilderness. In fact, they were nursed by a she-wolf. They founded a city on the site of Rome in the region of Latium. However, these two brothers had a lot of arguments. They wanted to know who would be the true king of the region, and they both got caught in the backfire. But before that, let's talk about a quick overview of the hills of Rome, because this is extremely essential to know about history, not only during Romulus and Remus, but when we start diving deep into different kings and emperors. So there's seven hills of Rome. The first one is the Aventine. The second one is the Caelian. The third one is the Capitoline. Then we have the Esquiline. And the Palatine, the Quirino, and the Vimino. If you don't have this memorized right now, don't worry. But when we start talking about more stories of these Roman emperors, you will start to be able to connect the different hills. So back to the story of Romulus and Remus. The reason why we need to know these hills is to understand that Romulus chose the Palatine Hill, but Remus chose the Aventine. This is where they wanted to settle up and make their own city because they did not want to co-rule together. However, Remus actually died in a quarrel between Romulus, and this led to Romulus being the last one remaining. That led to Romulus becoming the king of Rome after killing his own brother. That was the unfortunate reality of the story. But let's look at this picture down here. This picture shows Romulus and Remus being nursed by a she-wolf over here. When we connect this back to the story, we understand that Romulus did not want Rhea Silvia to have offspring. That's why Romulus and Remus were supposed to be exposed away from their mother. And this she-wolf was the individual who nursed them. So with that being said, in this video, we talked about Romulus and Remus. This concludes our official Legend series. In the next video, we're going to talk about the 7 kings of Rome. We're going to go back into Romulus and see what he actually did for Rome. And we're going to go through the other 6 kings with Romulus. And that will kick off our history journey. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Have a great day.